Hi guys and welcome to my channel. I um I'm doing a tarot Friday, so I'm gonna do a tarot reading every Friday from now on. It's kind of hard, I maintain a holistic business and a spiritual counseling business, so sometimes it's hard for me to get on here. No, I think I'm gonna try to post at least one video once a week, and that's Tarot Fridays. Now here, I did not mention the cards I pulled. The first three cards was the first one was the Eight of Swords, the second one was the Two of Cups, and the third one was the Page of Wands. I apologize. The little area that I do have is a little quiet space in my bedroom. I do have an office outside, but sometimes it's not so quiet, and there's other people in the house. But I think for me, in order to do a proper reading and show you guys, all the cards, um, I'm gonna move back out there. So stay tuned for that, and I appreciate you being patient. Here we go, guys. I hope you see the cards. I apologize. This space is, as I stated earlier, small. And as you see, I did pull, as I showed you earlier, the first three cards is at the top, and then the bottom cards are clarified cards. So I'll repeat the question. I asked Elon. I asked about Elon's son, and my first card was the Eight of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Wands. And of course, I asked what did Elon's son mean, but when he told Trump he wasn't the president. Now, the Eight of Swords, uh, this card often represents being feeling trapped, restricted, or having limited perspective in the contents of this question. It could suggest that little X sees Trump as someone who is either stuck in the past, powerless, or no longer relevant. Um, it's like he's still acting as if he's in authority when actuality even a 4-year-old can see that it's not, and that's sad because we all know kids see things we can't see. They understand a lot more things than we understand, than adults understand, because we're clouded by our past and our hurts. The next card here is the Two of Cups. I hope you can see that. I apologize. This card of harmony, connection, and relationship could point to little X aligning with people currently in power, perhaps his father, and not recognizing Trump as part of that circle anymore. It might also suggest a contrast between old alliances and a shift in perspectives. So, he might see the interactions between Trump and Elon, and he can see the dynamic of who's really in charge. I mean, as Elon, as his father, he knows his father is in charge of his household. So he also sees Trump here as Elon in charge of him. Now, the next card is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands represent a useful, fiery, unafraid type of person, and this fits little E and little E's, little X. I'm talking about little E's, little X's energy perfectly. The little boy seemed to be bold, curious, and unfiltered, which again, kids his age is. It suggests he spoke up impulsively and not out of deep political knowledge, but from a place of usefulness and honesty and confidence. He knows. He knows. I mean, everybody knows. And it's sad that even a child, a 4-year-old child, knows, and he spoke out loud what most grown people and the people in and around Trump circle, all the Republicans people, uh, think. Lil X likely sees Trump as someone who is powerless. So, Eight of Swords, no longer relevant to the people who truly matter to him. Two of Cups, and he had no hesitation in expressing his beliefs, which represents the Page of Wands. He might not have meant it in a deeply political way. Of course he didn't. He didn't. But as a straightforward, no nonsense statement from what I just said, a child's perspective. But yeah, he does what children do. They blurt out, they tell the truth, they repeat what they heard, they repeat what they've been taught, they repeat what they see. And that little boy is everywhere. They call him Elon's human shield. So he's everywhere. So he sees everything. So trust when the little boy says, "Shut up, Trump, you ain't the president. Stop pretending like you are." So those were interesting 3 cards. Sorry, guys. So I decided to pull clarifiers. And, for clarify, as you can see, I got the reverse devil, the reverse 9 of cups, and the Hierophant. The 8 of swords already suggestion feeling restricted and or trapped in an illusion. Trump is trapped in an illusion. He has wrote a check his ass can't cash. He is no longer in control. He can't say shit when it comes to everybody call Elon president. He's stuck. But the reverse devil is about breaking free from control, illusion, or manipulation. He thinks about it all the time. But he knows he would lose everything if he did. But this card tells me that Lil X sees Trump as someone who is trapped in a powerless role and perhaps even breaking free from certain control structures himself. It could also suggest that the illusion of power is crumbling and Trump might appear to be in charge, but we all know he's not. Again, even a child can see that. And Elon, for his part in it, he could be seen as one removing the chains, stepping outside of the traditional boundary structures, like he as a foreigner himself or immigrant himself. This is his wish to be American president, and that's even when he even though he's purchased it, his face is not actually gonna be written or on that or written in history, um, he still don't care. So, as you can see, the 2 of cups clarified by the 9 of cups reverse is, again, the 2 of cups represent partnership, alliance, and mutual respect. The reverse 9 of cups is discontent, unfulfilled wishes, and an illusion of success. Right. I'm telling y'all, this reading is powerful, guys. This card for me suggests that the alliance between Trump and Musk is not as harmonious, as it appears on the surface. Now they seem to be working together, but we know underneath there is frustration, dissatisfaction, and unfulfilled expectation. This is what that 9 of cups in spirit is trying to show us. That everything ain't as rosy as it seems. And if y'all noticed in that video when that little boy leaned in to tell Trump to shut up, that Trump looked at him, rolled his eyes, and turned his head. That was comical. That was comical. I noticed that even before I heard what the little boy said. But I had to look at other people's videos to know that I knew he had said something to Trump, but I couldn't hear. So, but I did notice how Trump looked at the little boy with disgust and like, why are you here? Why is he here? But he can't say it. He won't be able to say it. Now let's get on to the Page of Wands clarified by the Hierophant. This is important as well. The Page of Wands, I already stated, is like a youthful teenager or a young child who speaks with curiosity and enthusiasm. And sometimes that can get him in trouble. And sometimes it can be, Listen to the children. They know what they're talking about. That's clarified by the Hierophant. I lost my train of thought. That represents institution, rules, traditions, and authority. Uh, Little X was speaking about power structures and leadership with more knowledge than people might assume. That means he's been around this type of talk. Uh, he was there probably when Trump and Elon discussed this plan of theirs to Trump be the face, but Elon is truly the power that's pulling the strings, like literally pulling the strings. Um, People might assume that the little boy's words were just impulsive. They were rooted in an understanding of how authority truly works. The Hierophant also represents hidden knowledge and sacred teachings, saying that the little boy have, let me stop calling him a little boy, sorry. Little X may have been exposed to deeper conversations about who truly holds power in the U.S. government. Clarify what I just said. He could be repeating insights that go beyond what the public sees, viewing the presidency as more of a realistic symbolic role rather than an actual seat of power. Trump don't have no power, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he can't do shit. Y'all can sit there and fuss to Trump and tell Trump he needed this. And the Democrats can raise their voice and their time fussing at Trump. But Trump stuck too here. I'm not trying to say he is a prisoner, but he has no authority. He can't do shit. He sold his soul. You know, look at this. This is Trump right here. That's what I see. That's Trump. Okay. He represent what was the institution of what United States government used to be and no longer is. Democracy is dead. You know, y'all don't want to admit it. I've seen things. I've seen, you know, YouTubers saying, "Is democracy dead?" Yes, it died when white America and many other majorities, minorities, sorry, decided they rather suffer and get thrown out of the country, lose their jobs, lose their privileges, and lose their health insurance than elect Kamala Harris. And I owe Kamala an apology because I pronounced her name wrong in my last video. And I'm woman enough to say, Kamala, I'm sorry. Okay. Sometimes my southern accent get in the way. But the thing is, right, now the final interpretation is that Lil X's statement wasn't just a child's random outburst. It was likely a reflection of what he's heard behind closed doors. Children repeat what they hear. They do. Your kids be around here cussing. Who they get it from? Your kids be racist. Who they got it from? They repeat what they hear. So Trump is stuck in a powerless illusion, which is represented by the Eight of Swords, plus the reversed devil. Musk and Trump's partnership isn't as ideal as it appears. The Two of Cups and the reverse Nine of Cups. Little X understands authority and structure better than most assume and is speaking from real knowledge. The Page of Wands and the Hierophant. Little X may see his father as the true force behind the government, with Trump merely playing a role. To me, this reading strongly supports my theory that Musk is the real power behind the scenes. Again, guys, we're going to have to get it together. Black people, we are united for the first time in a long time, and it's beautiful to see. Sit down and let those other people work. Stop allowing other people to use our voice, our loudness, everything they complain about. Uh, they call African American women angry, but they use that when they want something. They use our loudness when they want something, but that's the one thing they complain about. So just sit back. Trump and Elon are doing what we call blitz attack. And that is they're throwing everything at the American people, trying to confuse us. But in the end, we all know that this is about greed. Elon is not the richest man in the world, as he would have y'all to think. We all know that white America is full of credit. White America give white America credit. And I don't mean like praise credit. I mean credit as in get your credit check. We all know that. And 95% of them white Americans have credit worse than ours. They're in debt up to their butt. So he broke. To me, he broke. Now he might be rich in credit. And here in the United States, that's gold. But it's all about stealing, y'all. This man is stealing. He done already stole. He's stealing from the government. He's stealing. He's stealing. This is about money. And Trump is also greedy himself. He is also stealing. Though he is benefiting. He doesn't like it, but he benefiting from it. But anyway, enough of that. Because I can go on for hours. I want to thank you guys for listening to me. Namaste.